if you watching the replay, know that you are in for a fantastic session. Okay, and for those that have joined us live, what are we going to be doing today? I'm sure you might be wondering already. So what we're going to be doing is that we are going to be playing Hollow Knight for the very first time. So I've never played Hollow Knight. Maybe you know about it. Okay, that's I believe that's a new stream. That's not a stream. Sorry, there's a new game. That's the part two, the second installation coming up this year. That's Hollow Knight Silk Song, if I'm not mistaken. So we're going to be checking out the very first game. That's the one that was created in 2017. And while we're doing that, we're going to be talking about data as well, how you can get started in data analytics, how you can go ahead to transition into tech, really. Okay? Because that's what we do here. We play games, and of course we talk about professions, how different professions, how you can get started. Because growing up, okay, growing up, there was a whole lot of. I love games. Okay, that's something that you have to know first of all. I love playing games, and growing up, there was always this kind of feeling like, oh, if you're always playing games, that at the end of the day, you're not really going to do well in professional in school or whatever the case may be. Okay, and fantastically, luckily for me, that wasn't the case. So I have a body career in tech. Body, scratch that. I have a wonderful fit career in tech. I'm actually in ops, okay, so I lead a team of over 40 people. So I have lots and lots of ideas when it comes to data engineering, from data analytics to data engineering, and also strategy. Like I mentioned, I've also been able to transition into operations. So enough talk, okay? Because what we're going to be doing today, that's a whole lot unique. Like I said, we're going to be playing Hollow Knight, and what we're doing there to be talking about how you can get started on data. Note, this is my very first playthrough of Hollow Knight. I've never played the game. I actually decided to check it out due to the fact that recently there was an announcement about the second installation coming out. That's Hollow Knight Silk Song, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Hollow Knight Silk Song. Silk Song. Okay, so we are going to be taking a look at the very first one, and we're going to be gaming. So it's going to be a great one. All right, just stay with me and have an amazing time. And please, for those that on the chats, please ensure that you send messages, interact. Okay, ask me questions, and if maybe there's anything you want to know, just actions. Feel free. If you know you're the kind of person that love gaming and you also love chill space, a place where you can ask questions, a place where you can just be yourself, a place where you can ask questions about your profession, how you can get started in any career path of your choice, then this is a true stream for you. Okay, this is a channel for you. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and we are gonna have an amazing time. Okay, and show you join the community. All right then. So we get into it. Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight. Like I said, I've never actually played this game, so I don't know what. Like, I know it's an indie game, one of the best indie games out there. Excuse me. I think. Oh, sorry. I thought I had something in my. Okay, I guess not. All right, I thought I had a stain on my shirt. But yeah, so I've never played this, but I love indie games. I'm a gamer as well. I love playing games. Okay, I'm a gamer, and for Hollow Knight, I got to check this out, and we saw that, or rather, I saw that it's an indie game. I love indie games as well, and that it has great graphics, great the art style. Okay, the art style very very great, and yeah. So we're gonna be going ahead. So like I said, if you have any questions, go ahead to ask. Let's keep this interactive. Okay. So we game a little. We talk about data, or as we're gaming, we'll also talk about how you can get started in data. So let's begin. Yeah, new game. We're gonna make this a new game. Uh, Done. Just. I usually love dark games. I love games that are dark themed. So I think I might reduce the brightness, maybe a little. Yeah, maybe 90%. Let's not make it too dark, so you guys can also see what's going on the screen. So let's go ahead. in wild beyond the speak, your name with reverence and regret. For none could tame a savage souls, yet the challenge met. Under palest watch you thought we changed, base instincts were redeemed. I think that was a poem. Yeah, a very well written poem, I might say. I wasn't really able to read the entire thing. Wow. Okay. What this reminds me of this reminds me of the start of what name of this game of Elden Ring. Okay, the way Elden Ring began. This reminds me of the start to Elden Ring with that entire monologue. uh, looks like a ghost. And maybe that's the reason why it's called Hollow Knight. Hollow. I don't know if you know Hollow from Bleach. If you're into anime. Okay. Oh, was that where they actually got this from? Was this inspired? Was this? Does anyone know? Okay, was this inspired from? Was this game inspired from Bleach? Because Hollow Knight, Hollow in Bleach referred to the the. This looks like an. So who knows? Maybe we check that out later on. But let's go. Okay. Okay. I really love the art style. I love the art style. It looks very very good. So when you and remember I talked about the fact that we're also going to be talking about data as well. So and like I said, if you have any questions, ensure you send them to the chat so I can respond. And if you're watching the replay later on, you can also send your questions to the comment section. Okay, just type in the comment. I always take a look at my comments and I respond. Can I double jump? Oh, the longer I hold the jump button, the higher I jump. Okay, that's good. While I was holding the jump button, right? While the way I discovered that you have to hold the jump button a whole lot longer for you to be higher, for you to jump higher. It just reminds me of the fact that for many people, when they're actually looking to get into data, they feel all they have to do is just maybe watch a YouTube video there, watch a YouTube video there, and then that's it. But you have to do a whole lot more, okay? A whole lot more. But it's not difficult, okay? Transition getting into tech is not difficult at all, especially if you're looking to get into data. You might be wondering, you want to be a data engineer, you want to be a data scientist, you want to be a data analyst. Which of them should you go with first? my my recommendation most times is if you are looking to get into the data space and you really don't know what to begin with. Oh, what's that? This okay, I think that's a checkpoint. Yeah, like I said, if you're looking to get into the data space and you really don't know, focus. Yeah, sorry about that, and I was distracted. It said oh to be for focus and I'm just trying to, how do you what does focus do? But yeah, like I was saying, if you're looking to get into the data space, the and the you're looking to get into the data space, what I would advise you to do is you want to begin with data analytics. Now, this is absolutely not necessary. All right, you don't have to start with data analytics if maybe all you're interested in is data engineering. But if you really don't know what to do and you're just looking for guidance, data analytics is usually the best bet. Now, this is for several reasons. Number one is the fact that for many people looking to transition into data, looking to start a career in data, you many of them don't have lots and lots. Many of them don't have, or many of you, okay, you might also be in this particular situation as well. Many people don't have what you call coding experience. All right, so no background in tech. I've died like four times now. So, oh wow, that looks strange. Oh, you start from the beginning. Oh, all right then. Noted. So many people don't have background in tech, and for data analytics, you really don't need to code so much. Okay, you really don't need to code so much. The tools, the go-to tools for you, what you want to learn Excel. Many people forget about Excel. They just start learning about Python immediately, which is not the way to go. Even to this day and age, where many organizations have transitioned using databases and whatnot, something that is still very, very much relevant into this industry is spreadsheets. Okay, it's spreadsheets. So you need to know how to work with Excel, not just Excel as a spreadsheet tool, but Excel as a tool used for data analytics. I'm talking about being able to get insights from your data using Excel, being able to build dashboards, being able to use functions to uh, get different insights from your data. So you want to learn Excel. And then the next thing that you want to do is that you want to learn Power BI. Power BI is a business intelligence tool. Now, why Power BI? Why Power BI? Power BI is it's Power BI is very, very great for many organizations. Many organizations use Power BI. Organizations that are looking to organizations that are looking to get even more insights from their data. With Power BI, you can connect to various data sources. Okay, I'm talking about if you have a CRM, you can easily get that data from your CRM into Power BI for analysis. Okay, you can easily get that data from your CRM into your Power BI. You can get data from your databases. You can connect it to your SQL database. Your think about it. Any tool. Okay, think about the tool. You can connect it to Power BI. So that's the go-to to many organizations. Some organizations that don't use Power BI, they also work with Tableau. Okay, so either you work with Power BI, either they go with Power BI or they go with Tableau. Any of these tools is fine. So that's the next thing that you want to learn. You don't want to go and start learning tools, how to work with R. I see some people reach out to me. Oh, I should say, this is what I'm trying to learn. Oh, hi, this is what I'm trying to, I'm trying to learn. I want to learn how to get into data analytics, and I'm learning R. And I'm like, what do you mean R? What are you doing with R? Okay, many organizations don't use R. R is now more of a tool for education than a tool for data analytics that actual companies use. It's very rare. It's very rare that you'd see it's very rare that you'd see a job post that asks you a job post for data analytics that asks you should know how to use R. Very, very rare. What you most likely see is Python, but we'll get into that. Okay, if you actually need to learn Python as a data analyst or not, we get into that. But for now, let's actually focus on this. I've failed a whole lot of times. Okay, I'm not. I'm a very, very good gamer, so don't think because I failed so many times that I can't even play through this Indian game. So no, definitely not. So I'm just gonna focus for a bit and let's see how it goes. But so far, I think the game is very, very nice. I love the mechanics. It's very smooth. Okay, so move on. Don't forget, this is my very first playthrough of Hollow Knight. So this is my very first experience with the game. And so far, I must say, I'm pretty impressed. And some co-creators mentioned that looking at the prospects for Hollow Knight Silk Song, that's Hollow Knight 2 Silk Song, which is coming out this year, that's going to be a very, very good contender for Game of the Year, really. In specs, so what does it say? Higher beings, these words are for you alone. Beyond this point, you enter the land of king and creator, step across the threshold and be adults. Bear witness to the last and one civilization, the eternal kingdom. Hello, next. Oh, okay. Is this? I was a bit scared there. But really, I really think that this game got inspiration from Bleach. Okay, talking about the name Hollow Knight. So my character is a Hollow Knight, and my character looks like an Aranka, if you know what I mean. Okay, yeah, you might have guessed. I'm a weeb as well. Okay, but yeah, okay. From fell to enlightenment and darkness seeps to promise altars. I'm sure you too seek your dreams down. Yeah. Watch out, it's a stupid that fills the place. Creatures turn mad and travelers several of the memories. That seems like a shop. I think that's a shop. That's closed for now. Have you ever played Hollow Knight? Okay. Have you ever played Hollow Knight? What was the game like for you? Because so far, I must say, I'm impressed for an indie game. For an indie game, I really love the art style. The art style is it's amazing. Someone crying. Oh, am I supposed to do? Yeah. Am I supposed to go the other way? Maybe I'm supposed to go the other way. Should I go down? Seems to be going down. The point of no return. This really reminds me of something that happened one time. One time during my career, right? So there was a whole lot going on in the organization there regarding sales. Sales wasn't really looking great. Every company faces that once in a while, and we had to take a look at data. Okay, we had to take a look at the data to understand what really is going on. Of course, to do that by analyzing the data, and the data was so messy, and not messy in the sense that okay, it was very dirty. When I talk about dirty in data, I'm talking about inconsistent columns, maybe columns that you're supposed to have just text, for example, a name column, and in the name column you're getting names and maybe numbers or ages, and that's what people usually term dirty data. That's not what I mean by dirty data. But dirty data in the sense that it wasn't really structured. So we had to structure the entire thing. And it was a whole lot. So while I was jumping down, while I was going down, that's I don't know what to call it. But you saw when I was going down. It just reminded me of the feeling we had there that oh wow, how we're going to go through all of this data. It was just like going into the depths, and it was a whole lot. But we put through. We put through. The Pilgrim's Way, travelers of our nest, descend through verdant wilds and from their groves to the city of the kingdom's out. There all wishes shall be granted, all truths revealed. That's great. Okay. Wow. Okay, so I think this is the boss. Is this the boss? That's an armadillo. that's that's what's in the world? Let's read this again. Or am I supposed to come back here later on? Oh, yeah. Holy moly. I think I'm supposed to come back here. I don't think I'm strong enough. I don't think I'm strong enough yet. I don't think I'm strong enough yet. And something I also want to say, you see the way I could not do anything to this boss, and that's just also the way sometimes you might have data, and in your data is not it's not ready for analysis. Okay, so you want to analyze the data, you can see the data is just like this armadillo, this boss where I can't even attack him. That's the same way you will not be able to analyze your data due to the fact that your data does not contain key columns that you need. And so you have to carry out what's known as data enrichment. And what we're about to do now, we want to go ahead to enrich Hollow Knight to strengthen Hollow Knight so that we can come back and defeat this boss. And that's the same way you're going to enrich your data by adding those relevant columns so you can then go ahead to carry out your analysis. We've just been able to tie Hollow Knight and data together. That's an analogy. But yeah, let's see. So we what we know now is that we need to go ahead to enrich Hollow Knight, or rather, I mean, to strengthen Hollow Knight. What's his name? His name is just Hollow Knight. We didn't get a name. So how then do we go about that? Okay. Oh, someone is coming. Wow. These are runes. Cartographical, and I'm working on mapping this area right now. Would you like to buy a copy of my workshop? Oh, can get a map? Yes, definitely. I'll read the map. Show you where you are. If you've not the head for directions, I suggest proceed just the compass for my wife. So it's just now opening a new shop in Dunmouth, selling all sorts of useful things to rangers like yourself. She would sell some of my maps from time to time. Okay, so we've got a map for Nifer. Just like Elden Ring, where you can go ahead to keep quizzing an NPC. So that seems to be the same thing here. So when I quiz the NPC, I get even more comments and more dialogue. Funny fair. So no significant amount. The wife in generally keyboard takes priority listed assist to fill up some of the map yourself. You can purchase some mapping supplies for my wife. Okay, I guess that's it. Dunmouth is at the top. Where am I now? I can't even tell. This looks like a very confusing map. I really think I need that compass. Okay. I need to get all of those coins. Oh, so that I would not be able to jump back. Okay. A bit something. This it has some sort of projectile. That's a gate. I think I can time this. Fire. Go. Go, go. Okay. Wait. No keys. There's another. There are two now. Just gonna slide back there. Oh crap. No, that was more like an arena. This is where we're coming from. I think so. There seem to be two. Seem to be under the. I think I can also go to the left. All right, we did that in one fell swoop. Okay, so let's not stop. Stop it fast enough.